These are 3 hard-earned jewels that'll save you blood, sweat, and tears. We have to learn them the long way. You don't have to.
1, 2.
It's 3 the hard way.
What's interesting is a lot of companies will share that. Like, they'll make it public knowledge, at least the pay bands. But the companies that don't want that, I think, is for the conflict, right? Like, there's a negotiation that happens between the company and the individual providing the service to the company. And I think there can be conflicts over time where, whether it's inflation, whether there's a need for a certain position, where rates can change and somebody might not be getting what someone else is getting who they feel isn't quite as senior as they are. And it could be a situation where the company only has what they have. They couldn't give more than 5 to employee A at the beginning, so they gave them 5. And they gave 8 to employee B, thinking that, okay, eventually we're gonna bring employee A up to 8 as well. But now all of a sudden there's all of this turmoil and strife and all of these like issues that are happening because a conversation that was had between 2 employees who don't have access or aren't privy to the inner workings of the business itself, it can cause a lot of issues. Shrinking, I think, is I'm able to solve way more problems than I'm afforded to, because it will rub certain people, and usually people of influence, the wrong way. I was working at a company one time, and the lady I reported to said, there's a leadership meeting that we go to, and she said, it's a lot of business behind it. I don't know if you want to come. So, seems interesting. Yeah, I'll go check it out. So I go to the meeting, and they're having conversations about the business, and I added my 2 cents to it, and someone in senior leadership was like, I like that, and wanted to pick my brain a little bit more. And now these meetings were supposed to go on for a week. I didn't get another invite to that meeting. So yeah, for that I knew, all right, I have to make sure like I stay in this one space, because she felt like a little threatened by the fact that I could actually speak more than just pixels. Breathing is always good. Like, I think finding ways to center yourself and just get present in the moment. A lot of times the fears that people have are usually just in their mind, and it's something that's coming from a potential future that could happen but hasn't happened, or something that they saw in their past that they don't want to happen again, but it's not what's happening in that moment. So it's just a matter of centering yourself and making sure that you're present, you know what's going on. The problem with being overwhelmed though sometimes is that you're just not prepared, right? Like, if you're just not prepared, that's probably the worst place to be in, because at that point you can breathe all you want to, nothing's gonna change. You're pretty much in a bad situation, and just kind of hope for it to end. To me, like, I liken it to like getting up on stage and trying to tell jokes and you don't have any jokes. Like, you're just watching the clock tick, so then hurry up and get off. But yeah, I would say try to find somebody that's more experienced to give you some sort of guidance to help you get through that situation and mitigate as much damage as possible.